घर जाने दे झाड़ मोरे भैया घर जाने दे झाड़ मोरे भैया.
Hi, I'm Tejas. I'm the vocalist of Lagori.
Hi, I'm Vinil. I play the drums and the percussions.
Hi, I'm Geet. I play the guitar.
Hi, I'm Shalini. I play the bass.
And also we have Eddie, who isn't here today. He plays the guitar.
We started way back in 2011. We jammed up together and we wrote a song called Asthma, which is one of our first songs. We then got together and we bunch of these amazing musicians and called them. We formed this band, Lagori. And after that we wrote a lot of these songs, which you of course will listen during the course of this interview. And then afterwards, the final addition to the band was
The most amazing
Mr.
musician.
Tejas, who's also known as Baira.
Yeah, don't go beyond the Baira thing.
Yeah, so that was how the band was formed.
Lagori means it's a game of 7 tiles,
Yeah.
where it's like, you know, like in the North India it's Pittu, in South it's Lagori.
Satolia, Pittu.
Satoli. Oh, okay, no problem.
So
7
we
times also.
pile up 7
7
stones and
Yeah.
we use a ball to hit the stones and we have to reassemble it.
So we all of us have a fascination for the number 7, and also the rhythm 7/8 technical rhythm. It's also we also represent it in most of our songs. The name is catchy enough, you know. We all love the name.
And the best part was people either loved
Really
it or
like it or
really hated
don't.
it. So either ways they remembered it. It was not like a name which could
Yeah.
be forgotten
Yeah.
easily. That was another reason also.
Lagori stuck on. People seem to be liking Lagori.
सोचो अभी जरा देखो यहाँ क्या यही है तुम्हारा ख्वाबों का जहाँ.
Basically, the sound of Lagori is influenced widely by all our different interests. For example, all of us have varied interests of music. You know, if one has an interest in funk, the other has an interest in Indian classical music, the other has an interest in metal, other has an interest in country music or acoustic music, other has an interest in rock music. We just bring all these influences together, and that's how just the sound of Lagori just originates in the jam room.
So it's nice, peaceful folk Indian rock.
आसमां भी रोने लगा.
With the current lineup, our first performance was in Kashmir. That was, to perform at such a place where temperatures go below zero was quite a task in the beginning too, because as soon as you get out, your fingers don't move when you're a guitarist. And for him, he won't be able to speak a word and not sing. It was a beautiful place, first of all, and a totally new crowd to us. And we also performed one of our Kannada songs, and it was really accepted well.
And live music was happening there after some 18 or 20 years. And we were fortunate enough to be a part of the live music scene. So even a bunch of police officers the next day when we were going skiing or something, they came and we looked up your music on YouTube, man. We loved it and stuff. So it's like, wow.
We wrote a song called the Kashmir song after that gig.
The Kannada song is
Influenced
named after
by the
Kashmir song.
place.
ನಕ್ಷತ್ರಗಳು ನನ್ನ ಉಸಿರಲ್ಲಿ ಅನಂತವಾಗಿ ಬೆಳಗಿದೆ. काले आज देख जाता है अरमान, काले आज देख जाता है तूफान, काले आज देख जाता है ये जहां.
Boom Shankar is more about just letting yourself go and not being stuck in a mundane lifestyle. Just living life for the moment and enjoying every single small thing that you do. It's more like something which people can remember and hum. Like
That
it's
chorus,
very
yeah.
easy to the chorus. Like it goes like boom shankar boom shankar. It's very easy to sing along. It's a very sing along song.
Boom Shankar, Boom Shankar, Boom Shankar, Bolo Hari, Om Shankar, Boom Shankar, Bolo 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 Hari.
Good thing about Boom Shankar is people relate to it in their own ways, you know.
Yeah.
The modern day symbolism of Boom Shankar can be something else. We can keep it as simple as we want, or we can just complex it. So, I don't know.
It's usually the last song we play in the gig. Because
Yeah.
as soon as we start playing, people start asking for the song. And in the end, we make the entire crowd sing. So at the end of the day, the entire audience is singing Boom Shankar, Boom Shankar. And it's just a great ending.
Om Shankar, Boom Shankar, Boom Shankar, Bolo Hari, Om Shankar, Boom Shankar, Bolo 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 Hari, Om.
Darbari was more like, I guess it came out of a jam session, you know. We already wanted to do a heavy song, a deep song, and Darbari is basically a Hindustani rag. We wanted to bring in that heavy rock or metal sound. At the same time, we want a very classical touch to it. So what we did is we brought in the lyrics of a 16th century poet. We tend to improvise on the alaps, or we tend to improvise on how the song goes.
There are a lot of versions of Darbari. Several people who've done fusion versions. But I think our version is more younger. It's not totally classical. Like he said, he's brought in a lot of rock. So it's a very simple riff. So it's not something complicated that anybody would like. I think that works with the audience.
Shum Sharanana, Shum Bichua Baje, Vrindavan mein jaise guzariyan, घूम के धूम चाय पायलियाँ कैसे घर आऊं तोरे लंगरवा जनक जनकवा तोरे बिछुआ जनक जनकवा तोरे बिछुआ.
Chine Do is, you can't say it's very similar to Boom Shankar, but it's, you are living life to the fullest.
No, I think it's like we are all restricted by what people think about us, what we should do when we grow up and everything. So it basically says, just let me be who I am. That's
Young
what
people
it
relate a
says.
lot to
It's
it.
anyone
So-
basically, not only the regular. It might be even a mentally affected child who wants to express something and is not able to because of certain things and certain the way people look at him or her or something like that, or anyone for that matter. Just expressing oneself.
When someone listens to it, right, people generally, like the rock crowd really liked it, but everybody has something that they are angry about. I wanted to do this, but I couldn't. No excuses, but everybody can relate to that.
All of us have several voices in our head screaming out, like, you know, let me be, let me live my life. So I guess, yeah, it's a pretty strong song.
जीने दो सांसें अभी पीने दो ख्वाबों की राह में हाथ जीने दो कहते हैं अरमाए कहते हैं ये गुम सारे उड़ते इन लबों को जीने दो.
A first soft, you know, very acoustic soft song, there was Saya, where we've just used minimal instruments. Like, you know, percussive wise, we just use shakers and plain acoustic guitars and nice vocal harmonies. It's very pleasing to the ear. It's unlike all other songs because most of our songs are full of energy. You know, it makes the crowd want to get up and clap and jump. But Saya, it just makes the crowd look at candles or mobile phones or something like that. So it's a big, you know, paradigm shift from all other songs. Basically, we compose it, as I said, in a very minimalistic way. So it's just,
And it took, we wrote
10
it in 3
minutes.
minutes.
we wrote it in 3 minutes.
Exactly
3
as
minutes.
long as the song is. Maybe
Yeah.
a little bit.
It's based on a rag, Kamaj rag. He just came up with a guitar lick, and I was like, let me put this rag into it, and then I'm like, okay, let me put some romance into it.
And then he
And
just gotten a girlfriend back then,
Oh
right?
my god, start.
Correct timing and all was perfect.
Yeah,
So
yeah, inspirations and motivations.
full feeling happened.
Yeah, so that's Saya for you.
तेरी रूह ऐसी छाए तेरी रूह ऐसी
coming out with her album this October.
Woohoo!
Okay, just to give a different sound to our audience, we've added a lot of other instruments like the violin and this instrument called Dilruba. Okay, and Saya has this instrument. It's a lovely instrument. It adds on to the feel of the song since it's a lovey-dovey song. And this instrument is we recorded this in Chennai, and the artist who is doing this has a lot of sessions with. She's done a lot of musical sessions, and she's recorded for people like Ilayaraja and other big names. The sound is going to be totally different. The live Lagori and the album Lagori is going to be totally different.
No, we still are going to sound like us, but we're going to have traces of violins and flutes.
Yeah, so the arrangement, the songs are the same, but we've just added on a lot of other instruments to make it sound even more, nice.
We have really good session players like the flutist or the violinist who have played for really, very good musicians and artists. So what the listeners can expect is, okay, wow, this wasn't there live. So they're listening to the same thing, the same music arrangements, but extra additions of music, which they're like, wow, this is nice. So it's like lots of surprises for our fans and listeners, so that they can go back and they're like, we are trying our best to offer our fans as much as possible in terms of the music and sound.
We are also working on a video which is going to be out with the album. Okay, and for Boom Shankar. Okay, the concept is it's a surprise kind of a thing.
Surprise.
But it's going to be out soon.
देख के ये हवाएं भी नम हो गए, बादलों की बाहों में गुम हो गए, ये सवेरा अंधेरे में खोने लगा, आसमां भी रोने लगा.
I think websites like ArtistAloud.com definitely help us in reaching out to the masses that we have identified.
Online, media, online platforms. We think it's a great platform for. It can be upcoming bands or already professional bands, because I guess the amount of exposure involved over here is vast. It's huge. Since we have also faced the problem what upcoming bands go through in terms of it can be either marketing your music or advertising your music or someone out there trying to push your music. It's not that easy. So I think online platforms do a great job, like ArtistAloud.com. I don't know, I think it's a huge boon to the music industry that online media exists today. So,
Hi everyone, my name is Supratik. I sing for the band and I also happen to manage the band Aurko.
Hi guys, my name is Ashish. I'm the drummer for Aurko.
Hi, my name is Avik. I play the bass for the band.
Hey, I'm Jeet and I play the lead for the band.
Well, Aurko was formed in the year of 2000 when I shifted from my base from Bombay to Bangalore, and 14th of August to be very precise, when India was waiting for the independence, I guess Aurko gave city of Bangalore, which was running very dry, the first quota of Hindi rock music. There was nothing in the city. We were the first Hindi rock band. Fortunately, my bandmates, they all come from various parts of the country. He comes from Arunachal Pradesh, Jeet. Avik comes from Siliguri. Ashish comes from Bombay, and I was out of Kolkata for 21 years.
Well, the name Aurko came from a Sanskrit word called Arka. From there we got the name Aurko, and as Pratik said, it was formed in the year of 2000, August 14th. Yeah. Arka means the first ray of sun, which is coming to the earth, and that's how we feel that we will touch people's heart and soul through our music.
When it comes to the musicians, we all are inspired by different genres of music, like the upbringing. Like he is fully into Western music. He always listen to that. Ashish is also like that. I am a mixed guy. I listen to anything and everything which is musical. So Pratik Da is very, very inspired by he is being started singing Kishore Kumar and Mohammed Rafi and all. He is a grandson of legendary Geeta Dutt. So that influence of each and every different musicians on stage.
And also some bit of Pink Floyd, Eagles,
and everything.
Metallica,
it shows.
And
so
Scorpions.
Our sound, we call it rock because it goes on rock when it comes to the rhythm section and another how we play the instrumentation. But at the same time, the lyrics is Hindi and the flavor of the song is basically Desi. So that's why we call it as Desi rock.
No, actually, I say the sound is, of course, it's rock, but the melody of the song is very Indian. So it's a kind of like a combination of these two different tastes.
Our first album got 7 nominations. It was a video called Nadia and Puche Ye Dil Se, 2 songs which we created. One is a absolutely raw Indian folk, Nadia.
Nadia ho Nadia dheere se baho, saawan aise nahi zor se barso.
Which was recorded in the streets of Kolkata, the video, wherein we actually put a rickshaw wala on the rickshaw. We as a band pulled the rickshaw because we wanted to give him a day of his life. And if you see rickshaw wala sound in Kolkata has a sound, it has a ghanti over here. It sounds like ching ching. When he goes in the lanes of Kolkata, he does ching ching ching.
Rhythm.
That was the rhythm of the sound. The song was Nadia ho Nadia dheere se baho, sawan aise nahi zor se baho.
Nadia ho Nadia dheere se baho, sawan aise nahi zor se barso. Aaj tum bhi zara sambhal ke chalo, jara us paar hame raah dikhao.
So that I think caught media attention, and we got Channel V's next big thing. We got MTV Super Select. We was Sangeet Bangla's Artist of the Month. SS Music Artist of the Month. B4U Artist of the Month. MH1 Artist of the Month. Zoom TV's Popcorn. We were highlighted. Then Star, Meri Bharat Mahan or something. There was a showcase concert for us.
In news channel.
News channel by and large. So Nadia, as a debut album, it got 7 or 8 channel nominations. Then we were across. Puche Dil Se got a few channel nominations. Across India's Coffee Days. Coffee Day came as a thing, boss, we would like to promote you guys. So that was a big thing for us.
Dil suna, ek kahani hai, haste rote, pyare bhi wo din the, khushiyon ke kya pal the.
The first song which came out of the studio was actually composed in the drawing room. And we were supposed to be scheduled to perform before Bonnie M. That is by far the largest concert we have done so far. I think 36,000 people.
Yeah, it was in Palace Ground.
It's a packed up Bonnie M concert, and they performed after many years in Bangalore. And Aurko was supposed to open for Bonnie M. So we have written lines like Dekho zara is jahan ko, Dekho zara is jahan ko, क्या से क्या हो गया, कोई इसकी सारी रंगत, रंग भी धुल गया, हम देखते रहे, देख देख कर रह गए, क्या ये अंत है, 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 क्या ये अंत है.
পুজো অষ্টমীতে তোমার হাসি হলুদ শাড়ি এক ডালিয়া এভারগ্রিনে প্রেম জমে সতরি ঘড়ি দুঃখ পুজোর অষ্টমীতে তোমার হাসি হলুদ শাড়ি অঞ্জলিতে আর চোখেতে প্রথম দেখার আলতো ঝাড়ি সেই দশমী নেই যে তুমি শান্তনারি মনে মনে
When it comes to the song, we must mention about one song which we just recorded actually. It is a Kannada track. It's a mix of Kannada and Hindi. One part is Hindi and one part is Kannada. It's called Lokve. So basically Karnataka is a state. We are, as a band we are born here and we are brought up here. It's a nice place, to do music. People are very helpful. So this is, our tribute to this city. And this song basically the arrangement is a little different. It starts with the bass. Then Supratik interacts with the crowd and people are clapping.
Actually, it starts with the bass, and with the bass, people start headbanging, and they start clapping. It's very ding, chak.
So it starts with a different groove, and after that part ends, then suddenly the groove changes and we go into completely rock.
The next track from our forthcoming album is a track called Talash. Talash is our Aurko's next album track, which we have tested with live concerts in many venues, and it all talks about people like us, people like you, people of India, Aam Janta of India, who for their survival is continuously running. So we have written a very pun-intended lyrics in our track called Talash, which says something like this: Subah se shaam tak har taraf bhaagte rahe hum. सुबह से शाम तक हर तरफ भागते रहे हम, सिफर की खोज में हर लम्हा जागते रहे हम. उम्मीद और वक्त की ये लड़ाई में our wish and time, which is always tangentially two poles apart, we say उम्मीद और वक्त की ये लड़ाई में ये उम्र ढल रही है, खुद को ही पता नहीं ये कमबख्त जिंदगी किस और चल रही है. One more track is called Dum, which we created for cricket loving India. Like music is a religion, cricket is another super religion of our country, and which unites the country into one country. In our journey we had many funny incidents. One of them basically when the concert was almost at the third song level, and suddenly there was a green room rumble and people say we have to stop the concert. I don't know why. Now neighbors are complaining. And for what? Now sound level is very high. We straight came out of the stage. Luckily we had a djembe, we had one acoustic guitar, and we played sitting in the ground. Called entire this 1,000 people sit around us, and we played a folk song to start the concert. गुजरी सी बातें और सदियों सी रातें, दिल की हर धड़कन में लिपटी सौगात, ऐ काश कोई आए गुनगुनाए माजी में डूबा तराना रे, साथी वो कल के सब छोड़ चले रे, जीवन भर संग कोई ना जाए न जाए ना जाए, ओ रात के कोहरे में धुंधले से साए रे, दिन जागे साए जाने कहाँ चले जाए रे, ओ साए को चाहा मैंने गल से लगाना, पर कोई हाथ आए ना. So one day we were doing a Planet M show. I still remember 1 month before the Dasera starts. And Brigade Road Planet M, that day there was a store visit by that time Times Music's Vice President Ravi Bhatnagar. We never knew. So we are performing, and to see us, I still remember it's a record till now in Planet M Brigade Road, 913 people in a 2000 square feet space. People were queuing up to the stairs, which even big artists could not break till now. Vice President of Times Music could not come up to the stairs. He had to call the branch in charge and say what is happening inside. They say there's a local band. His name is Aurko. They have just come to Bangalore. They have formed a band and they are rocking them with all covers. He came after 1 hour. That time we are ending the show. He could manage to sneak his way to the green room. After the concert, we are sweating and all that. People are hugging us and all. Then people said that, I think somebody is calling you, sir, in the green room. And to our pleasant surprise, we saw Ravi Bhatnagar. He was waiting till around 9 o'clock and told, you guys are very good. For how long will you sing covers? I said, so that's what we sing. You're a band, right? Yeah, of course you're a band. So why don't you compose? I said, we'd love to. Then I asked him who will listen to us, who will record us, who will give us the label. My name is Ravi Bhatnagar. I'm the Vice President of Time Music. I think you have got a fair amount of popularity. Will you be a signed artist of ours? Exclusive. And we were signed instantly. We composed in this 3-4 months and we put our hearts together. We started writing lyrics. Where with ArtistAloud we composed for Docomo, and we were the winners, and we were felicitated in the stage in Amul Music Sangeet Ka Mahamukabla, where we were called on the finals, and Shan, Shankarji, Mohit, Himesh, Shreya, they were all on the stage, and we were we were awarded and we were recognized. So we became all the more enthused. So I left my cushy job 2 years back.
It was a big publicity from, I think,
it's a big publicity. ArtistAloud has done a
and
huge
after
thing.
that, it was everybody was talking about Aurko again. So that is just one big thing for us.
No, we also got enthused. Because ArtistAloud has given us this platform to compose for Docomo. We won the jingle. That's a different issue. But people like Shan told on the stage that we are creatively looking forward to this band who keeps on doing creative things. So I think this small little encouragement has made this band even more tighter to leave our 10 to 5 and get into full stream music, and you are seeing us together. It's a very positive vibe. We want to tell on mic and camera that we are not insecure at all. A band who can become silent for 4 years is a very strong band. We have seen many publicities happen, many festivals happen, we were not there. Because we told them we do not want to be there. Let us be ready with our content. So we are ready now to explore. And our vision for tomorrow is only Bollywood.